Hi folks, Brendan Anderson here, and welcome back to my second 7-day property video series. And in this video series, what you can expect is that we're going to go over the different property investment strategies. Some you may have heard of, like your simple buy to flips and buy to lets, and others you may never have heard of. And I'm just wanting to enlighten you as to what's actually out there, because there's some really creative strategies and ones that you may want to consider if you're thinking about getting started in property, or indeed want to diversify your portfolio. So this is just the intro video, but we're going to have 6 different videos on 6 different strategies coming out this next week. So I hope that I give you some form of education, I hope I give you some value, and that's the aim of me in this series. I just want to provide you with some value so that you can make an informed decision on your next property investment. As always, if there's any questions on anything, just drop me a comment and I'll get back to you. So without further ado, tomorrow's video is going to be on the rent-to-rent system. You may never have heard of that, and that's fine. So come in and tune in tomorrow and we'll chat over the rent-to-rent strategy. The next one's going to be on serviced accommodation. Now, if you've not heard it called a serviced accommodation before, what that is basically your Airbnb stuff. So if you've ever gone and stayed in an Airbnb, for example, that's what serviced accommodation is. It's basically a short stay hotel kind of idea. So day 4, we're going to go over HMOs. Now that stands for houses of multiple occupation, and it's like a buy to let, but it's basically for people from different families to stay in as well. And we'll go over pros and cons of all these strategies as we go forward. Day 5, we're just going to look at buy to flips. You know, pros, cons, entry points, everything else. That's your typical homes under the hammer job, and let's cover that as well. It's a great strategy for building cash flow quickly. But yeah, day 6, we're going to look at something slightly different here. We're going to look at a passive property investment, and by that I mean you maybe want to get invested in property, but you don't want to take on all the risk yourself by doing all the research, all the viewings and everything else, or maybe you've just got money sat in the bank and you know it's making you nothing. In fact, it's depreciating in value because inflation's over the base rate at the moment. So you may just want to put that. It can be as much as little as 10,000, or it can be as much as 100 grand plus. It can be whatever you've got in the bank, and you just want to get it out to work. You want no hassle. You want a fixed return. That's what it is. It's a loan agreement effectively. And on the last day, we're going to look at our specialty and our favourite strategy, the BRR model. And that's basically when you buy a property, you refurbish it, you rent it out, and you refinance it. And we're going to go over the pros and cons and everything involved with that on day 7. So I hope you tune in every day. And as I said, if you've got any questions or you want to raise any points, any from your own experience or anything like that, feel free to drop it in the comments and I'll respond to every comment going. I look forward to seeing you guys and I hope you enjoy it. See you soon.